What's up, guys? This is Quentin Moore of techblog.tv, and this is a video review of the Acer Iconia W3 Windows 8 tablet. This is the first 8-inch Windows 8 tablet to be released. It's on sale now and retails for $379.99. In this video, I will go over the technical specifications of the tablet. I will unbox the device. I will also give you a close look at the hardware as well as review the software that comes with the tablet. The W3 comes with an Intel Atom processor running at 1.8 gigahertz. It also includes 2 gigabytes of RAM and your choice of 32 gigabytes or 64 gigabytes of storage. The W3 has an 8-inch screen with a resolution of 1280 by 800. Now this is definitely not high resolution by today's standards, and as many reviewers have written so far, the screen is definitely not the strongest point of this device. Viewing angles are limited and the device cannot be viewed in direct sunlight. Other specs include 802.11 Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.0, 2 megapixel front-facing and rear-facing cameras, micro SD, micro HDMI, and micro USB ports, 8 hours of battery life, and an optional keyboard. As I mentioned, the W3 is a Windows 8 tablet, thus it runs the same applications you already use on desktops and laptops. This includes apps such as Microsoft Office, Windows Media Player, iTunes, and more. It will also run many of your Windows 7 apps, although this might be a little tough to do so without a mouse and keyboard. Now let's take a look at the W3 and let's first pull it out of the box. The first thing we see here is a product key. Next is some miscellaneous documentation. We probably won't touch it all. And here is the Iconia W3 itself, if I can get it out of the box. Notice here that it's covered in plastic to protect the screen and the back from scratches. We'll put it on the side for now. Next in the box is a recovery DVD. Hopefully we'll never have to use that. Here's a quick start guide. And here's the AC power adapter. Notice that the plug isn't on the adapter. The plug comes separately, so you can possibly swap it out for an international plug. And we'll take another quick look at the Acer W3 again, and in a moment we'll take a closer look at the hardware. So let's take a closer look at the tablet itself. On the front, on the left hand side, you see the front facing 2 megapixel camera. On the right side, you see a physical Windows Start key. Along the right side, you see a pair of speakers, as well as an AC power jack and a jack for a pair of headphones. Flip around to the other side, we see the power button, micro USB port, and micro HDMI port. We also have something else here that looks like it could be possibly a optional 3G card port, but I'm not sure what that port is for exactly. On the bottom we just have the serial number, nothing else to see there. On the top we have a pair of volume buttons as well as the micro SD card slot. Flipping it around to the back, we see the rear facing 2 megapixel camera, Acer logo, Windows logo, and Intel logos. When I hold the W3 in my hands, it definitely feels solid. There's certainly no bend or flex in the tablet. It's covered in inexpensive plastic, but while I wouldn't call it cheap, it's definitely not premium. Definitely consider getting the protective case to guard against scratches. So let's compare the W3 to my Acer W700. Here you can get a really good sense of the size difference between the Acer Iconia W3 versus the Acer Iconia W700. Until now, the W700 has been my favorite tablet. We'll see if it gets replaced by the W3. Next, we'll take a look at the W3's software. So after you log into your tablet, the first thing you'll see here is the Windows Start page. And what I'm showing you right now are all of the applications that are pinned to the start screen. Almost all these applications are pinned by default. So once you buy your own W3, you'll see most of the applications that you see here. Now I did move some things around just in preparation of this video, but most of the applications you see here, except for a few that I downloaded, you'll see the same thing on your own W3. One thing you'll notice about Windows 8 is that you have these live updating tiles. For instance, you have a Bing Sports app that's streaming sports news. You have this travel app that's streaming photos and stories about different travel destinations. And you'll also see a photo app here that's streaming photos from our private library. If I launch the photo app, we can take a look at some of the photos I have on the device. You'll notice here that you have photos that are actually stored on the device, photos that are streaming from my social media accounts, SkyDrive, which I don't currently have, and Flickr as well. So let's take a quick look at the photo app. It's pretty standard photo app. You can browse your different pictures, you can scroll and toggle between them. You can pinch and zoom. I'll just show you that on my favorite picture. I downloaded these photos, these HD photos off the web, and just to show off the device. And see here, you can zoom in and see the photo in detail. To close the device, or to close an application rather, you just gesture from the top and drag all the way to the bottom, and that closes your application. Let's take a quick look at the weather app. As I mentioned in my written review, launching applications do take a second. You kind of would expect a weather app to kind of load instantly, but it does take a moment to load. It does seem a little bit faster than the first time when I launched it, but one thing you'll notice is once you do launch an application, if you go back to it, it goes back instantly. There's no delay at all. So let's take a quick look at the Bing Sports application. As you would imagine, it streams in live sports news, articles. The nice thing is you can actually click here to watch some videos. I'll show you videos in a second, but you can actually see the latest news videos by clicking here. Let's close this application. What else do I want to show you? The Bing travel application is nice. I haven't used it much, but again, you know, it gives you information on different travel destinations. I'll just click through one here. I've actually been to Vegas a couple times, and it's a nice place to go if you've never been. It's one of my favorite destinations. But here you can take a look at some of the photos of this travel destination. Let's see here if I can maybe toggle between them. Yeah, so it's a pretty neat app. You know, one of the default apps that comes pre-installed on your Windows 8 tablet. One application I definitely want to show you is the video application. Once the video application loads up, it gives you access to Xbox Video. From here you can purchase and rent movies, television shows, and what have you. You can also use this application to view videos that you've downloaded to your device. So let's take a quick look at one of the HD movie trailers that I downloaded. So the video plays really well. I don't notice any glitching or lagging or slowdown. I definitely could see myself using the W3 as a media consumption device. So I'll just close this guy. Let's see, another application I like to show you is Internet Explorer. This is easily my favorite application on the device. I really like the idea of using this tablet as my new couch surfing device. It definitely is quick. I do find it maybe a tad slower surfing the web than my Iconia W700, but I definitely wouldn't refer to it as slow. Now, as you would imagine, this is MSN's website. It's definitely optimized for mobile devices. So let's open up another tab and let's take a look at another website. So let's create a new tab and let's visit yahoo.com. Now, if you're familiar with yahoo.com, you'll notice that this is the exact same site you would see if you're surfing this website on your computer. This is not a mobile version of the site. It's basically the same thing you get when you're using, a desktop internet browser. And as you saw, it didn't take a long time to load, and it's the same experience that you're already familiar with. One thing you'll know about Windows tablets in general is that the browsers are actually flash compatible. So unlike the iPad, you go to a page and you see a big block of emptiness because the iPad isn't compatible with Flash. You don't have that problem with Windows 8 tablets. So let's go to another site. Let's open up YouTube. Now this is YouTube running within the Internet Explorer browser as opposed to using a YouTube app. I haven't found a YouTube app that I liked yet, so for now I kind of just switch between using the crappy apps I downloaded and actually going to YouTube from Internet Explorer. So let's see if I can find a good YouTube really quickly. What about Wolverine? That might be a good one.
Samurai legend and in samurai terminology, a Ronin is a samurai without a cause, without a purpose.
So again, we're watching a video on YouTube from within the IE browser, and it works really well in my opinion. It will be nice to see a nice YouTube come out for Windows 8, but for now, you have the option of even watching YouTubes from within the Internet Explorer browser. Let's see, another thing I want to show you is the Windows Store. As you can see here, just like with other applications, sometimes it takes a moment to actually launch. But again, once you launch an application, toggling back to the application is pretty quick. So with the Windows Store, as with the iTunes and Android Play Store, there are many good apps that are available for free. There are paid apps as well. You can see here how the applications are grouped into different categories. For instance, if you want to see top free entertainment applications, you can click here and you can see applications that have been rated by folks who have downloaded the applications. I wouldn't say discovery of applications is great in a Windows Store, but in general, if you want to find what top applications are available, you can do that. One thing you'll note is that if you gesture and swipe off from the right side of the screen and you hit search, this search button is actually searching within this application. So let's search for an application that I think we all know. Just type Angry Birds. And you'll see here that it's already selected some Angry Birds applications that are found in the store. So I'll just select one of them. And now you have a bunch of Angry Bird applications in your search results. After using the W3 for several days, I do like the tablet and I do plan to keep it. Primarily, I will use the W3 for surfing the web, for watching videos, and for keeping up with my social media accounts. I like the W3 over my iPad because of its flash-compatible browser, and I like the W3 over my W700 because it's a smaller and thus more portable device. Now, the W3 does have its share of drawbacks. The low-quality screen may be a showstopper for many people. The Atom processor and 2 gigabytes of RAM may limit the types of applications that can actually be ran on the device. And when you consider the cost of the optional keyboard, the W3 will cost more than a laptop that probably has better specs. Add to that the fact that the Windows 8 ecosystem is far behind that of the iPad and Android tablets. The Acer Iconia W3 might be too much of a compromise for many people. With all that said, I do recommend the Acer Iconia W3. I think its Windows 8 compatibility, its long battery life, and its low starting price makes this tablet a great value selection. True, this tablet will not suit everyone, but if you're in the market for a Windows 8 tablet and you know what you're getting into in terms of the Windows 8 ecosystem, the Acer Iconia W3 offers a lot of value and will make a great addition to your gadget family. That's it for now. If you found this video useful, please click the like button below. If you have any questions about this video, or if you would like for me to demo a specific feature or application, send me a message via Twitter or contact me via Google+. If you would like to see more videos like these, please click the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. In my next set of videos, I will share with you some tips to help you get the most out of your Windows 8 tablet. I will also share with you my favorite list of available apps. You definitely don't want to miss these videos. Until next time, this is Quentin Moore of TechBlog.tv. Thank you for watching.